Welcome to the Dr. Aaron Show. This is a top spiritual awakening and new thought ancient wisdom podcast to teach you how to become your highest self, unleash your spiritual superpowers, discover your soul's purpose, and manifest your dreams. Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron, Doctor of Divinity, and I'm committed to bringing you the best manifesting and coaching tips, spiritual advice, trauma healing, and metaphysical recovery secrets. I'm here to help you reprogram your subconscious mind, monetize your spiritual gifts, and love your life. I want you to know that I've been exactly where you are, and I believe in you. Together, we're awakening the world. Hello, my divine friends. Today is day 5 of the Awakening series, where I'm going to be talking about transformation for about 11 minutes, and then we're going to go into a guided meditation. So before we begin, I would love to invite you into a free masterclass I am holding this week. It is on purpose. You have a divine purpose that is written on the cells of your heart. It's actually your soul assignment you were born into this DNA of the epigenetics, and really walking you through a coaching framework to help you really realize your highest self and be able to have income and impact, bringing truth to the world. So you can find that below here in the notes, or you can go to the website, draaron.tv. So let's get into this today. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out. And I recognize this divine creation called you. The truth of who you are, the creation of all of life, in the fractal of the divine one. And I recognize on this day, transformation, shift happens. So I love the metaphor of the caterpillar. It is the metaphor of all metaphors of transformation, and rightly so. So the most profound thing about the caterpillar, which is the butterfly, right? The butterfly and the caterpillar, right? So it's really fascinating because I'll never forget the first time I realized what was really going on within a butterfly and how the caterpillar goes to the butterfly. So it's the most classic analogy of transformation. First, the larva eggs hatch and out crawls this eager, oscillating furry caterpillar, right? Considerably bigger than the larva egg, excited to crawl its way by land or plant to those luscious leaves, where it can munch and eat its heart's content, right? So once the caterpillar has packed itself full of food, it locates the perfect leaf, but instead of crawling across it, it leaves a new reality and hangs itself upside down. It begins to create a cocoon or a chrysalis, encasing itself in a fine thread where its next metamorphosis takes place, okay? So 10 to 14 days later, the caterpillar reabsorbs its own skin and fur, and it slowly develops a beautiful butterfly. When it's ready, the butterfly swallows air to expand the body and breaks open the chrysalis and wraps its legs around the leaf. Within its wings, still moist from the protective environment of the chrysalis, the butterfly needs to wait until they are completely dry. Then when it's ready, it spreads its glorious wings, leaves the known dimensions of the plant, and takes flight into a new reality. Flying and experience life, the world in a complete, unique way. It is a beautiful cycle that ends where it begins, with the adult butterfly laying eggs ready for the new life to spring forth. So the most profound aspect of the butterfly's transformation is that it is born as a caterpillar with what is called imaginal cells and discs, which hold the dormant information of the butterfly's destiny, okay? You too hold within the consciousness of your destiny, your awakening. Only it's up to decide to wake up. So this is the deal, is that the butterfly is born with the cells of its destiny of flying. You are born with an innate nature of your divine nature. All awakening is not only expansion of consciousness, it's actually the identity shift. It's remembering your true self, okay? So there's nothing that it's a natural innate thing for this butterfly. We're kind of like that. We kind of go along the caterpillar we're like munching along in life. Can we just get enough of all this stuff, all this material stuff? Can we just get enough of a relationship or an identity or a status or whatever? And we get so full that we literally engross ourselves. We literally can barely move. We take away our own powers, right? We sometimes have to surrender, whether it be through addiction or codependency or a midlife crisis or whatever it may be. And we literally have to crawl inside and surrender. And in that succumbing to that inner wisdom that's already in us, we awaken the true identity. All spiritual work, all self-development is really an identity shift. That's all it is, okay? It is a paradigm shift. All work is the paradigm shift. It's simply there already, okay? Transformation is the X factor, the quantum leap of the self. So how do we transform, right? There's only one way. It's the contemplation of the self. Thomas Troward taught this. It is the original power that's within. When we really either surrender and do a kind of a dying of thyself because our life has gotten so bad, usually that's how it happens, right? We literally go into cocoon and we are reborn through this process. This is the hero's journey. This is, the Christ consciousness being born inside, the Buddha consciousness, the Allah consciousness, whatever it is the cosmic consciousness that has us fly with wings on our back, right? Change occurs instantly when your perception changes of thyself, okay? Most people believe that if they just get enough information, when logic will wrestle itself away, when they get more, they just get better, they change things or fix things or alter things, manage things, adjust things, construct things, manipulate things, then their life will change. No. You can try and fix, change, alter all of it, but nothing changes. Nothing changes until your identity changes. And that means your energetics have changed. That means your thinking has changed. That means your beliefs have changed. That means your feelings and emotions and circumstances of your life changes. That's the truth. And usually this transformation, this metamorphosis happens through the breakdown. Breakdowns are created from the depths of your soul for a breakthrough in your awakening, for you to finally free yourself. When you realize you are not a prisoner of your beliefs, but rather the creator of your beliefs, you can make a new thought. That's why we call it the New Thought movement, okay? And we've seen this. Look, there are studies and studies and studies. There is a big, huge research called the Spontaneous Remission Project, okay? And this research shows that there's over 3,500 instant spontaneous disease remissions. And how does this happen? It happens in mind. Okay. They've done all the breakdown of everything that happened, of the basically huge shift, is particularly of their own spiritual shifts, their own desire to heal thyself. And so we know that it is across the board. When transformation happens within, transformation happens without, and it changes everything. Your relationships change, your health changes, everything changes. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen people grow back their hair through subconscious processing. I've seen bald men grow back hair from subconscious processing. I'm not saying that would happen to everyone, but I've seen it happen. I've seen people, their entire lives transform. I've seen them look 20 years younger through subconscious work. I've seen miracles right in front of my eyes. I've seen people who couldn't even hold down a job absolutely launch businesses. I've seen miracles upon miracles upon miracles happening from people awakening to the truth of who they are. So let's take a deep breath in. And before you go into this guided meditation, I just invite you to ask, what are you ready to shift? What are you willing to let go of? Do you believe that you're worthy of flying, of really setting yourself free? I invite you to really take a look at the hardest things you've been through and recognize that these are the blessings, because this is what demands us to go deep, deep, deep inside and build that cocoon that makes and demands us to surrender, to die of thyself, and to be reborn of the divine. And so as you go into this guided meditation, again, I invite you to come into the masterclass I'm holding this week. You can find any information below. And if you're listening to this in the future, we do have free trainings as well. You can find them below as well. I know right here, right now, that the shift is happening right here, right now. There is no future. There is no past. That transformation happens right now. So if you go into this meditation, just relax, enjoy, turn off everything around you. I invite you to go within like the caterpillar and allow yourself to transform. Enjoy. Welcome to the meditation on transformation, law of cause and effect. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, coming into the sacred space within, exhaling away everything that no longer serves you to become present to this moment, giving yourself to yourself, breathing into the presence within. Transformation happens instantaneously. It is a quantum leap in consciousness. The moment a belief shifts, all of life transforms. J.K. Rowling said, "We don't need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine." So knowing that you are always transforming at a cellular level from a belief structure that changes all the construct of life. The moment you release a limiting belief, the moment your entire perception of life changes. The law of cause and effect states, "For every effect there is a cause. Spirit, your higher self, creates at the core of you. Your beliefs create your thoughts, which create your feelings and emotions, which cause the circumstances of your life. This is the triune nature of the creative process, the unfoldment of thought through law into form. This law responds in direct proportion to your beliefs. Your experience of life changes to the degree to which you change your core beliefs and thinking. The truth is, awakening is not only an expansion of consciousness, it's an identity shift. Transformation happens the moment you consider yourself to be something different than you did before. Again, transformation is a quantum leap, a metamorphosis of the way you're being. It is an identity shift. Transformation shifts the entire universe instantaneously, metaphysically and energetically. We often think transformation is something out there in the world of form. We try to fix, change, alter, manage, adjust, reconstruct, manipulate, rearrange and organize things in the objective world from a linear standpoint, trying to change unwanted situations and solve problems. We often think that if we just get a new job, a better relationship, lose more weight, or make more money, that our lives will be transformed. This is like shuffling a bunch of objects around on a table, hoping that something will be different. Sure, things change. Seasons change. The scenes of the play of our lives change. The characters within our lives may shift, but the underlying theme stays the same. The drama remains. The story still plays out. This is because the main character in the movie remains the same, you. True transformation happens when you change the X factor. It's like a mathematical equation. When you change the X factor, every outcome is altered instantaneously. The X factor is who you're being. It is your identity. It is the belief of who you are at a soul level. So this begs the question, what is your true identity? Who are you if you aren't playing the roles in your life, in the play of your life? Who are you if you aren't your limitations? Who are you if you're not your problems? Who are you without your title or how much money you have in the bank? Spiritual transformation is an identity shift. Going from the identity of the individual self to the identity of the highest self, the I am. It is the shift from being divided to divine. It is realizing that you are the cause of your life. It is a perception shift that everything comes from Spirit, and this is who you are. Of course, it is a new way of thinking, of being the cause instead of the effect. True spiritual recovery is realizing that you are divinely co-creating with all of life. This is the grand shift, the ultimate transformation. And so knowing the truth, all of life has been created from one life force. And this is what your true essence is. You are an infinite spiritual being. And so with another deep breath and exhale, I invite you to step into the grandest version of yourself. Allowing miracles, allowing peace, allowing love and harmony. And with another breath in through the nose and out the mouth, I invite you to take this meditation back into your daily life and into your daily practice, observing the theme of your life and shifting your thinking. Contemplating these questions as you go back into your day. What decisions did you make about life, people, and yourself during traumatic incidents? What commands did you program into your subconscious mind during these emotional states? How are those limiting beliefs affecting your current life today? And so, contemplating today how the hardest things in life have affected you today. allowing yourself to release them simply by noticing them, staying in a neutral mind, allowing yourself to breathe and accept everything that has happened in your life. Knowing that right now and right here, you get to create something new. And so in just simply becoming conscious to everything that you have created in your life, you allow yourself to have freedom of choice. Stay neutral and allow the shift to occur naturally. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you for tuning into the Dr. Erin podcast. If you're ready to reprogram your subconscious mind, transform your trauma, and birth your soul's calling, or if you're ready to become an accredited certified spiritual psychology coach and E4 trauma method facilitator and get trained in spiritual psychology, universal law, intergenerational trauma work, past life regression work, metaphysics of mind, and so much more, go to drerin.tv. If you're receiving value from the show, I would love it if you share it with a friend and give it a 5-star review. Have a beautiful day, and may you live your truth.